up, you guys? Welcome back. Today's video, we're going to be doing... I have a lot of shit on my little table here. We're going to be doing a little first impression get ready with me or makeup tutorial. I have literally no idea what kind of makeup I'm going to do, but I have a bunch of stuff that I got in PR. Yeah, your girl gets PR now. And I was like, honestly, let me just like put it all in a video so I can figure out what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep, what I want to give away. So I'm going to have to try to use as much as possible, but I got a huge box from Covergirl with like all of their new stuff, which I put an Instagram post with like a picture of the box. It was literally huge. It had a fucking TV in it. Like it had a screen that played a video when I opened it. I was shook. And then I also got a huge package from Pixi with their new Pixi Pretties collection with Whaley and Dulce and Chloe. So we've got that new stuff. And then we also have, is that it? Oh, and then Sephora sent me a little box of some products. So we got some good shit to try. I have so many lip products, but obviously I'm gonna try to like test out all the formulas, but obviously not all of the shades because I only have 2 lips. But yeah, let's get started. I don't have everything like for a full face, but we're gonna use as much as possible. Like I don't have a new foundation, so I'm just gonna use a foundation. I guess we can skip over that part. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base because I didn't moisturize. Lately, I've been doing like the rest of my skincare, like my acne treatment and my serums and my eye cream, and skipping moisturizer so I can use this stuff as my moisturizer slash primer. And it's actually been working really great. It gives like the perfect amount of moisture and really primes for makeup. I talked about it in my last favorites video. But yeah, I highly recommend that stuff. It feels great on the skin. Also, don't mind like these 2 red marks. I was picking my face because I'm like a face picker, but because I haven't been breaking out really, it's hard to like stop picking your face, especially when you have nothing there. You just kind of like make things up. Like this was like, I honestly don't know what it is. It's like there's something in there, I just can't get it out. And then this is an eyebrow hair that I can see, but I can't get to because it's too short, and I was like literally trying to dig for it, which is horrible. I'm like literally scarring myself for no reason. So don't do that, kids. So I'm very excited that you guys really enjoyed, well, a lot of you enjoyed my like chatty get ready with me, my do makeup and talk shit video, which I think is gonna be like, you know, a more frequent thing because I had a lot of fun filming it and you guys actually seem to fuck with it, so that's good. Let's go with, okay, Covergirl has 2 new brow products. This is their ultra fine brow pencil. Looks like a brow wiz, you know I'm gonna dig it. And then this one is their, this doesn't have a label on it. You know, I have to say, like getting PR from Covergirl, if it doesn't have like the outer, like the secondary packaging, like the cardboard, a lot of the things don't have like labels on them, which kind of sucks. But it's like the Kabrow. So it's like a little brow pomade, and then the top has like a brow brush that you can snap in and use as like the full handle. I don't really use things like this, so I'm gonna skip on this. They do have 4 shades of it, but I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with Honey Brown because soft blonde, the blonde shades for brow pencils are usually too light for me. I hope this is a good one. All of these like micro fine or like these little tiny brow wiz looking brow pencils at the drugstore are really exciting me because you guys know how much I love the brow wiz. So let's see. Okay. It went on really, really easily. Wow, it doesn't feel too tacky just yet, which is great. Wow, I'm really into this. The color is good. It's really easy to apply. I feel like I did this brow really quickly. I'm into it. I don't have a new brow gel, so I'm just gonna take this one from Pixi. There's literally no label on it, but Pixi brow gel. Just go ahead and set these. And then I have a new concealer, but it's like a click pen concealer. I'm gonna go in with my usual NARS Soft Matte concealer in Creme Brulee to carve out my brows. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that off camera and then come back for you guys. Okay guys, brows are carved. Now I'm gonna go in with this new Covergirl Lid Lockup Eyeshadow Primer. And we're gonna prime our lids for some eyeshadow. I haven't used an eyeshadow primer that isn't just concealer in so long, so we'll see how this feels. It doesn't have any pigment really to like cancel out veins or discoloration. Feels a little bit, ooh, oily, kind of tacky. I'm not sure if I should set this with like a loose powder or not. Thinking, yeah, because this is like, I feel like nothing is gonna blend on top of it. Okay, I don't have a loose powder, so I'm just gonna take my Fit Me and a fluffy brush and just pop that right on top. Just because I feel like this isn't going to let anything blend on top of it. Oh, that's kind of weird. I put powder and it's still sticky. Maybe it's my fingers that are sticky. Yeah, let me wipe off my fingers. No. Yeah, I think it was my fingers that were sticky. We have a lot of eyeshadows here. We have this, which is the Pixi Let's Talk Eyes eyeshadow palette by Weili Huang. I don't know who that is, honestly. Then we have these two Katy Cat palettes from Covergirl. This one is the Hot Cat and this one is the Cool Cat. Honestly, this packaging is like, I don't know. Not really into it. Seems kind of cheap to me. Like, I don't know. The whole Katy Cat thing, I understand it's Katy Perry, but like, I don't think we needed a literal cat to get it. Then we have this CoverGirl True Naked Smoky palette. Not my cup of tea. Very cool tone, very dark. Not what I'm going for today. And then we have this, which is the Chloe Morello Romantic Radiance Palette Cloette. This is pretty, but it doesn't seem... I wasn't sure if these were like brow products down here or like eyeshadows. And then these look like shadows slash highlighters, and then 3 blushes. And then we also have this Dulce Candy Cafe Con Dulce Sweet Glow. This is like a multi-use palette, so it's all shimmers. You can see my little fingers in there. Couldn't wait to swatch. Honestly, I think I'll start off with the Weili palette because it's the only one that has like good mattes. Let's see, I haven't tried Pixi eyeshadows since like a year or 2 ago. They were okay, so let's try them again. I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is called Potato. Oh my god, potatoes are my favorite. Thank you, Weili. Kind of a lot of fallout, but we'll see. Like I said, I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for. I'm just, you know, improvising, but also like I know colors I usually use. Okay, so this is blending out pretty nicely. The pigmentation isn't too intense, but it's like for a crease color, you sometimes don't want it to be too intense. So this is actually quite nice. Yeah, it's blending out great. It's not patchy at all. The primer is working good under it. So yeah, so far pretty impressed. Let's go on this side and do the same thing. I feel like not funny right now. I'm usually a lot funnier. Maybe I need like a shot. Okay, first color down. I'm with it. Like, no complaints by me. I'm just gonna try to dip into kind of all of the shadows, like all of the palettes, just to get like a good feel for them. But so far, I don't really see any other. Let's look in this Katy Cat palette. Is this matte? Okay, these, like why? Okay, this color here, it feels really nice and it's swatched nice. So I'm gonna take a brush and try to apply it. I'm gonna go in with this guy. This is the Morphe E13. Go, oh, lots of fallout. Oh shit. Okay, so, okay. Oh, that's pretty nice. There's a lot of fallout in this one, like a lot. Feels nice. I feel like there's some kind of sheen to it, like a little bit, like the tiniest bit of a satin finish, which I don't know how I feel. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because it's not really doing much to ruin the look, but it is really nice and soft to blend. But yeah, if I lean in, I can see like this kind of sheen to the shadow. No complaints yet. That was like okay. I don't know, something about, okay, I'm going down, you guys. My desk chair likes to just release itself and go down. There we go. Okay, yeah, so those blended nicely together. Good pigmentation. I think, yeah, this Katy Cat palette's not bad. I understand, I guess this is a look and this is a look, but together they're kind of weird, but I guess maybe you're not meant to use them together. More impressed than I thought I would be with that Katy Cat palette. Well, with that one shade. Okay, like I said, he's just gonna find those like in his closet and be like, what the fuck, Ashley? Wow, these two colors that I just swatched out of this, it was this one and this one, they're actually really pretty. They kind of have like a duochrome shift to them, if you can see. This gold has kind of like a green pearl in it. It's really cool. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I'll go into this color in the Katy Cat palette and just kind of define the outer corner a little bit, just because you know how most of my looks go. That's how they go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a E25 brush. Oh, less fallout with this shade. It's a little bit more cool tone of a brown, which is kind of confusing because these, well, these are pretty neutral, these shades, but let's, oh. Honestly, These are working really, really nicely together. I wasn't expecting that to be so easy to blend out. Good job, Covergirl. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this palette for, you know, like the selection of colors, but the formula is really nice. So maybe they'll come out with like better palettes, you know, with the same formula. Better than most drugstore eyeshadows. I feel like the drugstore is pretty good at most things, but when it comes to eyeshadow, pretty lackluster, especially mattes. Like you can get some cute shimmers from the drugstore, but if you want like some good matte shades, you're probably better off going high end. But these are working out pretty good. So I really want to use this shade. So I think I'm gonna take that on my lid. But we have so many other palettes. It's okay. It's okay, actually. So I'm gonna take this cut crease brush with this. I wonder what this is called. It doesn't say. Whoa, that's soft. Okay. Didn't expect that to break so easily. Okay, I'm thinking this is more like a pressed pigment because it's breaking super easy. Maybe I should foil this. Yeah, I'm gonna foil it. Okay, I'm gonna take the Look Lock Up Covergirl setting spray. They sent me another one of these in the kit, but I already had one, so I'm just gonna use the one that I already had open. Sprayed it on the brush. Oh Lord, you guys. Oh my God. Truly impressed. Okay, a lot comes off when you dip a brush into it, but that's beautiful. Oh yes, girl. Okay, yeah, coming alive for this color. Very impressed with that color. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this shade in this Katy Cat palette, that was the other one, and just kind of bounce this between the two, between where the dark brown and the lid color meet, just to blend it a little bit. And then also probably take a little bit more of this dark brown and deepen up this outer corner. Just do a little touch up blend. So let's try to highlight the brow bone with something. I think we'll go into Dulce's palette. This multi-use palette. I'm sure she meant that like you can use it on your cheeks, your eyes, as a highlight. I'm gonna take this lightest shade and use this as a brow bone highlight. Ooh, that's pretty. Pixi actually makes really great highlighters. Some of them are different formulas, but their good ones are good. Like the Aspen Ovard collection from last year. Very, very nice highlighters. Ooh, I like that. Pleasantly surprised with all of this. Okay, next, let's do an eyeliner. Okay, I have 3 eyeliners actually. Okay, so Sephora sent me this cute little box. It's a Sephora favorites hashtag selfie kit. And it comes with a bunch of cute stuff in this. Oh, I actually do have a primer, I forgot. Okay, this is the Tarte's Double Take Eyeliner. So it's got a felt tip eyeliner on one side and a retractable pencil eyeliner on the other. And then same deal for this one. This is the other part of the Whaley collection, and it's the Black Liner Duo. This side is a kohl eyeliner, and then this side is a felt tip. And then Covergirl also came out with new liquid eyeliners in different colors. That one's like clear or something. I don't know. These don't have a label on it either, or like a name on it, so I can't even tell what color it is. I have to literally open them all up to know. Yeah, I still haven't found the black one yet. So honestly, Covergirl, you're out, just for being annoying. I'm thinking maybe I'll do the liquid on one and the pencil on the other. I'm gonna do the pencil on the Tarte one. So yeah, I'm just gonna tightline with this one. Ooh, wow. That's really, really black, which is exactly what we need. And it also comes off easy on the eye. And then I probably should have done one eye with one and the other eye with the other, but whatever. I'm gonna use the felt tip from the Pixi one. Let's see. Ooh, that is black. I hope it dries matte. Okay, let's do a wing. It's not as opaque as I thought it would be, especially over this glitter. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, it's one of those eyeliners that like seeps up into the crevices of your eyeshadow. Oh no, you are done. Donezo. Oh no, do not ruin my pretty eyeshadow. It's like getting all black smudgy in the inner corner because of that stupid eyeliner. Okay, let's pray that the Tarte one doesn't do this, because I've used the Tarte Maneater liquid liner and it does the same thing on me. So let's pray that the Tarteist is different. Yeah, that's better. It's also more black than the Pixi one. I feel like my inner corner is just fucked now. Like it's not getting black in there. That's what these first impressions are for. Oh, what the fuck, Ashley? I was a little too brave. Just don't come too close to me today. Oh no, it's still doing it. definitely eyeliner creeping up. Yeah, this is definitely one of those instances where my eyeliner is gonna be like this thick because I just keep adding. Do you see this, right? That's not okay. What do I even do about it? Okay, we do have a new mascara. I'm gonna put on lashes just because I want to, but this is the Covergirl Peacock Flare Mascara. So the wand looks like this. It's like kind of like curvy. Very odd. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. And it's like one of those plasticky bristles, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let me just put, actually, you know what? Let me not do lashes. Let me not decide, because if this like makes my lashes look good, then I won't. But I don't know. My hopes aren't that high, but let's see. I'm just always afraid to poke my damn eye out with these wands. Like the bristles are so spiky. It's kind of like a drier formula, which I don't hate. I usually prefer drier mascara formulas. I feel like it's not doing that much. I just feel like it just made them look spiky. It didn't do anything for volume, not really anything for length. It just kind of coated them and clumped a few of them together. Yeah, this isn't really doing much for my lashes at all. It's not doing anything to enhance the volume or the length. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lashes because this ain't doing it for me. These are the Ardell Double Wispies. I'll be right back. Okay, so this came in that little selfie kit box. This is the Milk Blur Stick. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so we're gonna see. I think it's like meant to be a primer. Digging this eye look. Good job, Covergirl and Pixi. Okay, this feels tray dry. Is it blurring me? I don't know. Wow, this feels so fucking dry. It feels like a deodorant stick. I don't know if that's good or bad. Did it dry out? I don't know if I should also rub this in. I also don't know how much to use. I feel like nothing's coming off because it feels so dry, but okay. It feels good. I feel like it is filling in my pores. I feel like it could be doing a better job, but looking at my skin, it does look pretty blurred. I don't know. I'm gonna try this a few more times, but it does, I feel like it would be really great for mattifying because all of the shine I had before is now gone and it feels like powdery. I don't have a new foundation, but I used this yesterday and I liked it, so I'm gonna use it again today. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I don't think I've ever used this in a video before, so why not? Isn't this foundation like beautiful? Like, it's not full coverage, it's definitely like medium, but like makes your skin look really good. And it's like, how much was this? This was $6.19. My hands feel so gross from that blur stick. Like, you know that feeling when you spray dry shampoo in your hand and then your hands are all like powdery and gross? That's how they feel. It's kind of gross. Yeah, I kind of really hate it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with my NYX Wonder Stick to cream contour. And this is the brush I like to take to cream contour. It's this little Eco Tool Seamless Stippling Brush. Let's go ahead and buff it. Okay, and we do have a new concealer to try today. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. There's once again no labels on it, so I can't tell what is the lightest, because yeah, I can't tell the shades. Like, can you give me, there's like not even a shade description on any of them. That's super annoying. Like, this one looks like the lightest, but they're all so close that like I honestly can't tell. Yeah, I guess that looks light enough. I would tell you the shade, but I truly don't know it. Okay. You guys know I'm very specific about my concealers. I like a lot of coverage. I basically only ever use the Shape Tape, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know, you guys. Okay. I mean, the true test is gonna be under the eyes because I don't have much to conceal on my face. It's really more just about brightening. Let's do this. It's blending out nicely. No complaints yet. I could tell it's not gonna be full coverage. Like, I could just tell. Like, it's almost blending out a little bit too easily for a concealer. Yeah, usually my Shape Tape is like too intense for me to do this step. Like, I stopped doing this under the contour concealing step because it's like too much coverage and it ends up looking crazy. Okay, let's go under the eyes and see. Yep, this is like, why do you, like, I don't understand the concept of like a sheer coverage concealer, because like, isn't the point to conceal? How are you going to do that with no coverage? Am I right? You can tell it's like a dewier finish. Like, it definitely like has some sheen to it under the eyes, but that's just like oil. Like that just makes you look greasy, not fucking bright. I'm gonna put a little more on. The girl's got some under eyes. Oh, is this even the right color? Yeah. I truly feel like this is my most boring video to date. Like I feel so boring right now. I don't even know if I'm boring, but I feel boring. That's a little more coverage. I guess you could build it, but like, can I just have one freaking swipe of a good coverage? Like I said, I just don't understand the concept of a light coverage concealer. You're trying to conceal here. What is the point? Let's go ahead and set this. It's not moving around my foundation at all, which is good, but that's about it. I'm gonna set it with my Fit Me powder. I don't really have a loose powder, like a baking powder that's new. So we're gonna just go ahead and use this. How do I get on the Maybelline PR list? That would be grand. So yeah, make sure you set this shit with a powder because that guy had already creased and I just like was away from it for 10 seconds. So I'm gonna make sure to put a little powder between my brows because I crease there if I don't set it. Okay, I do have a pressed powder that's new. It's the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I have Classic Ivory here. So let's do this. Where's my powder brush? Here we go. My handy dandy NYX powder brush. Oh, okay. I don't know what this claims to be, but let's see how it sets my makeup. It's very natural. Like I don't look powdery. It's actually pretty nice. It's not really giving me much coverage, but just as like a setting powder, this is nice. It's not making me, it's matting me. I mean, I was pretty matte to begin with, but I feel like, I don't know, I like this actually. Pretty good powder. Just as a setting powder, it's not gonna give me much coverage, I don't think. But it looks really natural on the skin. Like it doesn't make me any like overly powdery. Okay, I just grabbed my NYC Sunny Bronzer. I'm gonna take that on my handy dandy stippling brush. Just go ahead and bronze. Once you cream contour, it's like not very imperative that you bronze. If you use like, as long as you don't use like something super cool tone. But I just like to so it blends into my blush a little bit better. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna go into this Chloe Morello palette. And I think I'm gonna take this top shade, which is called Promise. I'm gonna take the shade Promise up top. It's like a nice peachy shade, my usual kind of blush shade. Ooh, nice pigmentation. Blending into the skin really nicely. Wow, I like that. It's a good color. Good everyday basic peach. Just gives you a nice little flush. Blends perfectly into the bronzer, wow. So yeah, I'm deciding whether I wanna go with one of these from the Chloe palette or the Dulce palette. I think I'm gonna go with the Dulce palette to highlight for sure, because I already used it on the brow bone to highlight, so I might as well. I'm gonna take the Eco Tools Controlled Setting Brush, which I use as a highlighter brush, and I'm gonna mix these two top shades. Ooh, oh my God, wow. Oh, that looks so pretty on the skin. Yes, kill it, Pixi. Gorgetta, as we in the industry like to call it. I'm into this fucking highlight. I'm gonna take it on the inner corner as well. What brush should I use for that? I don't know. I'm just gonna use this brush. It's like glazing over for some reason. Did I get it wet by mistake? Ooh, girl. I'm just taking the lightest shade now. This is a really nice highlighter palette. Like, I know it's a multi-use palette, so you can use it as eyeshadows too. But yeah, that is dreaming. The moment you've all been waiting for. Let's try to pick one out of 8,000 fucking lip products. I don't even know how I'm gonna get to them all. Okay, so in this, oh, I did have a loose powder, damn it. I had this stellar one, Glow 02. Okay, I also had, Becca was not new. Oh, I had another new mascara too. Let's put, this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I'm gonna put this on my lower lashes and see if it helps. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, I'm gonna try this separately and tell you guys how it is because it's a lot wetter than the Peacock one. Shit! The little selfie kit thing came with Ashton liquid lipstick from Anastasia, and I've never used an Anastasia liquid lipstick, but I know this isn't new and a lot of you guys have probably tried it. So I'm not gonna use that because I have like all of these other new lip products, like this one, the Pixi and Chloe Morello lip icing in Cake. This thing looks so gorgeous. Like, look at this shimmer. Whoo! That is absolutely the lip gloss I'm gonna use. But I'm honestly just gonna pick a nude. I'm just gonna pick this one. This is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte. And this is in the shade Current Nude, which is a perfect name for exactly what I'm using it for. I am not even gonna line my lips, which is, I know, strange for me especially, but we're just gonna try this on. I don't even know, I guess it's a liquid matte. Very sheer, like super sheer, you guys. It smells like fruity, kind of, but like chemically fruity. I feel like I have to dip every time. Like, this is a lot of dipping. I mean, it feels comfortable on the lips, but it's so sheer. The color is pretty. I mean, it's honestly just nothing special. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a darker color. Okay, this is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Major Shade in Rebel. And I think I'm gonna take this on like the outer corners of my lips. I don't know if this is like matte or what. I don't know if this is a mistake. I just kind of wanted to like reverse line them. I can't tell if I like this. I feel like it's the applicator on these CoverGirl lip products. The doe foot is so tiny that you have to dip like 80 times. Not a huge fan. I'm not sure if this, it kind of feels the same as the other one. So I'm not sure if this is like the same formula, just more pigmented for women of color, because that's what the Queen Collection is marketed towards. But this is a really pretty shade, and it wasn't, I feel like it wasn't as sheer as the other one. But the texture-wise, it felt the same. I'm gonna clean up around my lips with some concealer. Okay, now I'm gonna top everything off with the Pixi and Chloe Morello Lip Icing in Cake. It's like so pretty. It's like pink. It's like clear with like pink and orange pearls in it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It's probably not focusing, but yeah, let's just put it on my lips and see. Yeah. This feels really nice. It smells kind of like a creamsicle. Yeah, it's straight up just clear. I feel like this is gonna be a great gloss for summer. Just a little bit of lip liner. Ooh, it feels like a lip oil. It's not sticky at all. It for sure feels more like a lip oil than a lip gloss. I kind of want to like take off the lip under it and just do a lip liner. But yeah, I'm just gonna spritz my face with some of this Look Lock Up from CoverGirl. Can't remember if I like this or not, but you know, for the sake of the video. So yeah, that is the whole look. I'm actually pretty impressed. Like, my makeup looks good. The only thing I was pretty disappointed in was the eyeliner, but I mean, we figured it out, we worked it. It's not an eyeliner I would like necessarily have bought, nor do I think it's gonna be like my first pick when I go to grab a liquid eyeliner. The pencils, maybe. The pencils were actually nice, but the liquid part, like the felt tips, I don't know if I'll be reaching for them again. But I did all of the palettes from like the Pixi collection palettes, really liked them. I didn't use the Dulce lip palette because I had 80,000 lip products to choose from. But let's see, this, I only used like the blur stick in it. The blur stick was okay, I don't know. My face does look like, my face looks really nice and poreless and primed. So I guess it did its job. I just didn't like the feeling on my hands after, so maybe I'll have to apply that with like a brush or something. I do want to try this Marc Jacobs mascara again and see how I like it alone. Really, really sad I didn't get to use this under my eyes because we had a loose powder the whole time. The Katy Kat palettes, color selection, not my favorite, but the formulas in them are actually super duper nice. So if you do like the shades in the palettes, I would recommend them. The Whaley palette, I really like this one. Really, really nice. The brow pencil, I'm very impressed by. The brow pencil really did it for me. So yeah, like that. Also the CoverGirl, the press powder, I really like that as well. What else we got? The liquid lipsticks from CoverGirl, not impressed, but they're not like tragic. And then the Chloe Morello gloss, I really like it. I also got these Katy Kat glosses. I didn't try them, but they have that same, they're like thick, like very pretty color. They have a great shade selection, and they're not like completely pigmented, but they are a gloss. But I don't know, there's something about them. They're like sticky and thick. Like, but you don't get a lot on the doe foot because it's that same like CoverGirl doe foot that's super small like the other ones. So I don't know, man. They even have like this really pretty lavender shade. So like color selection wise, they have a lot of great shades, especially for the drugstore. But formula wise, I can't speak on it. For first impressions, this went actually pretty well. Like nothing like fucked up my look completely, but that's also probably because I didn't have any foundation. I'm very impressed by a lot of these products, especially being that a lot of them are from the drugstore. I'm, you know, quite pleased. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will try to link all of the products I used down below so you guys can check them out if you're interested in any of them. If you want to see, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out so you can join our little fam. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.